All right, this video goes out to my 7th graders in Course 2. Problem 320, parts B and C, asked you to circle the terms and then to simplify the expression. So here I'm looking at 3 times something. So this is one expression. And 4 6/10. So I have 3 times the quantity of 7.5 plus 2. That's one term. I can tell because the plus sign splits my 2 terms. This one doesn't count as a separate term because it's included inside a parenthesis. So this is one term, this is a second. So if I'm simplifying that, I can simplify this down first. 7.5 plus 2 is 9.5. And if I have 3 of those, well, I'm going to do it in parts. I'm going to say that this is 3. And I'm going to do this as 9 and a half. I'm going to do it separately. 3 times 9 is 18. And I know that 3 halves, so 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.5, 3 halves makes 1.5. So when I add those together, oh, what is that? All right, so that's down there now. All right. So that is, when I add them together, that's 19.5. So that's 19.5. And I'm adding to it 4 6/10. So it's always nice to line up your decimals vertically. Make sure that the decimal points are lined up. And if I add 5/10 and 6/10, I get 11/10, so I'm going to carry the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 4 is 14, carry the 1, and I get 2. My answer is 24 1/10. For this one, if I'm circling the terms, let's do this one in just black. I have 4.5 times something. I have one term. There's one term here. Let's do the parentheses first. Let's get what's inside here. So -2 plus 1 and plus 7. So I really have -2 plus 8. So I've got -2 plus 8. If I have 2 negatives and 8 positives, that makes 6 positives. So I have 4.5 6 times. So 4.5 6 times. So let's do the generic rectangle. Let's do 4 1/2 times 6. So 6 times 4 is 24, and 6 times 1/2, 6 halves, or half of 6 is 3. And 24 plus 3 is 27. There you go.